Good morning everyone. Welcome to Banao Bharat's Trading for Living Monday live program. Well, we are opening on the week note today. Nifty opens at 17,900, comes down as low as 17,753 and now currently trading at 17,803. A small support available at 17,800. Nifty has gone below the support and has now started coming back above the support levels. This is a chart of Nifty whole of last week. You can see how the Nifty has fared from February 6th until February 10th. 5 days of session. Overall it opened at around 17,877, went down to 17,703. From there on, about 250 points upward movement in 3 days time last week. So now from here on, how will this week pan out? As of now, since market might say take support at around 17,800 levels, from here on will it cross 17,900 and 975, which is of last week's high, is what we need to wait and watch. So this is with respect to the Nifty chart, currently trading at 17,800, and this is Bank Nifty. You can see here Bank Nifty from the last week's low of 41,242 has climbed up to 41,921, but it was a very short-lived high. It very quickly came down and started going lower and made a low of 41,365. Again today it has cut that low of 41,365 and now currently trading at 41,442. So this is the chart of Bank Nifty. On the weekly time frame, let us look into the weekly chart. Friday the weekly chart has started again. On the weekly time frame, you can see here, if you have to take any options position for the week, then we use 2 hours candle. You can see the high of 42,251 of last week and the low of 39,718 happens to be the range within which the current settlement has opened. So will it from here on try to cross 42,251, or will it come down to 39,718, or will it make any new levels within this broad range of 3,000 points is what we need to wait and watch. So among the 5 days, the first day has closed absolutely flat and sideways. So after having last week closed at 41,750 on a Thursday settlement week, opened at around the same level and has been in a very narrow range entire Friday. Today Monday morning it has gapped down. So will it mean from here on it will start going down, and will it make any newer levels above 39,708 is what we need to wait and watch. So this is with respect to Bank Nifty chart, currently trading at 41,450 on the weekly time frame. Let us also see the settlement chart of Nifty. Nifty again, the Feb 1st highs and low matters a lot. Whatever the Feb 1st, the budget day high of 18,063 and budget day low of 17,472 holds good. So whole of this week, in the sense whole of last week, it was within this range and it tried to go up, but it did not cross the budget day high or budget day low. Even on Friday it was in the sideways movement, and today it has done one engulfing gap down. So this is an engulfing gap down, has made a low of 17,753 and now trying to come up. Will it cross 17,900, the first opening candle high? That is the first resistance that we will be meeting. So 17,900 is the level that needs to be watched out, at least for the settlement positions, because if you have to take any breakout positions, we don't know if from here on the markets will go higher to 18,063 or lower to 17,472, or we may have to wait for it to make any new levels within this week's range. See, generally trend followers, we work on the breakouts, we work on the ranges. So the trend following concepts involves breakouts, pullbacks and reversals. In fact, we need to have a very clear definitions of what is our breakout level, what is our pullback level, and what is our reversal levels. So if you have any definitions for trend following or any, for that matter, any indicator, then you can discuss your methodology with us. We will help you in fine tuning those methodologies and help you gain more meat out of that strategy. So strategy building is a very important activity for any trader. Strategy building involves not just the buy sell signals. Strategy building involves to understand the overall trend in the market, overall undercurrent at various time frames. What is the undercurrent in intraday time frame? What is the undercurrent in hourly time frame? What is the undercurrent in weekly time frame, and what is happening in daily time frame as well as in weekly or monthly time frames? So when you have to build a strategy, you need to keep in mind, when you have to put up a buy or sell signals, you need to keep in mind at all times what is the undercurrent in that particular time frame as well as what is the undercurrent in higher or lower time frames. So if you have a higher time frame is having a what do you say supposing bearish tone in the higher time frames, and if there is a undercurrent that is happening in the intraday time frame is bullish, then you can say, like, the bullish momentum will continue further, and whatever the larger time frame which is showing the bearish thing might be already ending. So this is a very important concept that you need to keep in mind. If you have to play the market, you need to see where is your support or resistance, and whatever is the near term trend that is there, then you need to have that also in your mind. If you are having a time frame of 1 hour, then you have to definitely keep in mind what is happening in 15 minutes time frame, because that will be in 15 minutes the reversal has already started, the reversal has already been picking momentum, which means, like, your larger trend on the hourly time frame which is on sell side might be ending and it may lose its momentum. So if it comes, it might come up to pullback level, or it might even come up to the reversal levels. So these are the things which you need to keep in mind while trading. If you are a trend follower, then keep in mind where is your breakout level, keep in mind where is your pullback level, keep in mind where is your reversal levels, and trade only such of those things. For us, the decision points are, like, we have about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 decision points in trading. We work only on these 8 decision points. That is where the trade emerges most of the time. Most of the time, either the trade emerges in the opening candle high or opening candle low, either the trade emerges at yesterday's high or yesterday's low, or day before yesterday's high or day before yesterday's low. So something like this, we fix our trading points. What is your trading point? Do you have a mechanism to understand where is your next trading point is, and at that trading point, if the market arrives, if the price arrives to that trading point, whether will you be able to buy or sell? For us, current trading point on a weekly time frame is 18,063 on the higher side and 17,472 on the lower side. That is our trading points for weekly time frame, and until then all of this will become a noise. All of these things will be no trade zone. So it becomes easy for you to, like, make your decisions and sit calm while market is just fluctuating here. We are not scalpers to trade the fluctuations. We are trend followers, so we need the trend to emerge. You can see here, whole of last week it was just hovering within this first candle range. So here, if you had bought, you could have gone till here, but you never know these scalping points, where is the starting point or the ending point for scalping. If you have a methodology to identify a scalping point, then it is a good thing, but with my so many years of experience, I have not been successful, or I have not been able to convincingly find a pattern where we can enter for scalping purposes. I have always found trend following gives you much better returns and much calmer approach. For a weekly trader, for options trader, for a Thursday expiry, you can see here at around 17,800, you are just sitting quiet and doing nothing. You will open after 1 hour or 2 hours, again you will see the price, has it come to 18,063 or has it come to 17,472. If it has not come, then it becomes easy, then there is no trade. Most of the time the trend follower sits outside of the fence and waits for his setup to pan out. Until then he will not trade, so that way he has time for preparing himself for other stuffs also. So this is with respect to the trend following concepts. You can see here on the intraday time frame, there is no selling until 17,974. So until that phase comes, there is no selling for me. So I wouldn't even think of making any sell trade around these levels. I will see if there is any buying level. Yes, there is a buying level at 17,999 or 17,800. So when it comes here, I will decide, because this is a support zone, whether I have to buy at how much of quantity I need to buy at a support zone, how much of quantity I will sell at a resistance zone, how much of quantity I will play for a breakout, how much of quantity I will play for a pullback. These are the aspects of risk management. So you need to have the buy and sell setup, and at the same time you need to also have what is your risk management, is where you will do the position sizing, which means for a breakout strategy you can decide whether it is 2 times you will trade or 1 time you will trade. For a pullback, how many times you will trade, when you will become aggressive, when you will become the safe player. So for always reversals, in reversals also there are concepts like early reversals, extreme reversals and other things. So you need to understand, when there is an extreme reversal, how will you trade? When there is early reversal, how will you trade? When there is a breakout reversal, how will you trade? So if you get these concepts clear, then your trading activities becomes that much more simpler, that much more calmer, and while the markets are fluctuating, your heartbeat will not fluctuate. You will be like, you will reconcile with yourself and say, okay, this is where I am. I have no buying or selling at these zones. So it is simple and you become a very steady player in your game. So you can see here 42,251 is the upside for weekly settlement. Let us go back to the this is the intraday chart. On the higher side, 41,752, there is a upward breakout. Currently the trend is in ranger, and within the in ranger trend it opens at around 41,733, comes down all the way to 41,309. In between it has faced a breakout sell at 41,365. It is bucking the trend, it is not going down below 41,365 and it has continued to trade above 41,365. So this is the current pattern. Now your decision points are at 41,733 or 41,752 or at 41,365 or at 41,309. Only these are the 4 points you need to trade, and you can decide whether you want to buy at this level or sell at this level. Based on your past experience, you will be able to tell for sure at every decision point whether you need to be buying or selling. So the whole trend following system what I have designed is based on this concept, and this is where I want to make people understand there are methodologies which can be adopted for a fairly successful game. Trend following concept involves buying and selling, concept involves how much to buy and sell, concept involves when to buy and sell. So all of these aspects, when to exit, it's also very important strategy. When to exit, when will you exit out of a trade, how will you know the trade is coming to an end, what are all the parameters will you see to check whether the trade is coming to an end or not. So it's very, very important that you keep these things in mind if you want to become a real trader in the market. Well, that's it for now. Hope you have a very profitable day as well as profitable week. This is the third settlement in the month of February. We have seen 4 settlements in the month of Jan, with big volatility in the 4th settlement with Adani news, budget, Fed policy rate hike, and February we also had seen budget fallout and RBI policy meet. Hopefully this week there is no major events to play out for. You just have to check your charts and stick with your charts no matter what events are there. A chart trader should always stick to the chart. That is his information. He should not be looking into the information that is coming from elsewhere. Chart itself gives you hundreds of information. You try to process the information that is coming out of chart and try to make a decision out of it. Do not try to add on to more information. More information will only give you more confusion. So having said that, hope let us all have a good trading day. If you are liking the content on Banao Bharat, do subscribe to the channel, share the channel with your fellow traders, and let us again meet tomorrow with one more intraday live session. Until then, Om Swasti.